in the left-hand lane. A red light in the left lane for the loss with a 7.52, 140.62. The losing effort from the thriller boat, number 409 in the left lane.
The Oklahoma City-based John Little Okie Stroker Machine Boat 407 right side winner, a 763 at 140.18 miles an hour.
The right lane, Oldsmobile in the left lane.
First round, Pro Gas flat bottoms.
Number 824 did fairly well on that run. He took the win, and he picked up his ET record. He now holds, Greg Snyder now holds the ET record at 7.36 for Pro Gas Flat. I guess that would put him right in there. Boat number 824, Greg Snyder, sponsored by Ron Gross Racing. He took the win, a 741, 137.19 the ET. Right lane, Dave Prominence taking a loss of 1449, 45.66, his mile an hour. Obviously getting out of Pro Gas Flat, number 761 in the right, Pro Gas Flat, number 801 in the left. At the start, the reaction times were incredible. They couldn't have run it any closer. Left-hand lane, Gene Nickerson getting not out of shape but having a hard time settling the boat down at the start of the track, but takes the win. Left-hand lane, a 749, his ET, 136.77 winning mile an hour. A losing effort by the Virginian, 761 in the right-hand lane, a 770 his elapsed time, his mile an hour, 133.72. Last call.
Okay, Satisfaction. And who's next? Pro Gas Flats.
John Morris, the winner. John Morris taking the win in the left-hand lane, boat number 76, the Satisfaction boat, 768 at 133.13. The right lane, Bill Cooper, the owner, Greg Cooper, Bill Brenneth, the owner, Greg Cooper, the driver, taking the loss at 778, 134.73. Feely, boat number 501 in the right, 367 left. There first, but doesn't count on a red light. A red lit 782 at 128 for Sean Giroux. He takes the loss. That boat is for sale, by the way. In the left-hand lane, Nasty Habit taking the win, a 760, 760, 133.72 the winning speed for the Nasty Habit boat, number 367 that was in the left-hand
tunnel. It's boat 403 with a 499 cubic inch Pontiac. Martin Motors, Custom Auto Sales, Hancock's Paint and Body, Mike's Pump and Speed, USA Racing, Richard's Auto Sales is sponsor.
Left lane got there first, but on a foul, a red light foul, 801, 124.48 for the Gambler, J.P. Marine, the owners, Joe Podwaski, the driver of that J.P. Marine, Kendall and Bassett sponsored machine, for the loss.
Texas Thunder taking a win in the right side with an 816 at 124.13. So the James...
Okay, we're going out with One Destiny.
So John Sands, the marketing director at Firebird International Raceway, assistant marketing director, tells me that Janice Brown's the winner. Her own.
Muppet boat of Sal Dorenzi takes the win, an 8.33, winning ET 119.84.
The right lane, One Destiny, boat 621, a loser, a 844 ET at 113.34. But speaking of winners, we've got Janice Barone, fabricators, and Don's Pump Service. Other sponsors, El Boto, 196 in the right lane.
The winning ET for John Dyer in the head over heels boat, 120.64 for the win.
Loser on the right side, El Boto, boat 196 with an 847 at 119.68 miles an hour.
Power, Briggs Racing, John Brumley Racing, Hooker Header and Jet Pump Repair, MC Video, left lane.
893, Cheap Trick and right side, Mike Lancaster.
Lane won it a couple of times on this one, an 827 win, 827 for El Quico, 120.96 the winning mile an hour for both 551 in the left lane.
Cheap Trick, the Mike Lancaster machine, a loser on the right side were red lights, a 872 time at 114.21. The chief mechanic, Wendy Flint, Rocky Flint, Jimmy Reed, Ellen, and Jan and Lois are the crew members. DLBL Construction, Pennzoil, NGK, Sparklets, Bells, Custom Colors, the sponsor.
Progas Hydro.
Red light in the left lane. The Animal out of the right side. Boat 380 with the win. A 688, 152.02 miles an hour.
Listen to the losing speed, 170 miles an hour, 170.77 for Neil Calvin Klein out of Upland in the Norm Grimes Curtis Craft Racing Special number 502.
Must have red lighted.
High Points champion, Jim Benson in the left lane. Less than 300 difference between them in reaction times. Jim Benson takes a clean win, a 6.72 the win, 164.23 the winning mile an hour for the hot-blooded number 709 left-hand lane boat.
Celia Hitch in the Manhunter boat, boat 795 on the right side, running a 701 at 157.89 miles an hour in that losing effort.
Okay, boat 156 and 226. Bad attitude. Getting it on.
Bad attitude in the right lane for the win, a 681 at 160.14 miles an hour. And I'll tell you what, we sure got a good look at boat 226. Looks like he came pretty close to the tower over here.
He was running a little bit close. That was the American Express boat, 7.25 ET, 155.44 on the speed side of the clocks. Terry Schmidt takes losing effort, boat number 226, out of Oklahoma. And now Progas Hydros a pair, last pairing in this round. This time he ran a 663, a 663 winning effort for Jeff Sheets in the Flustration boat, 167.59, the winning mile an hour.
And Jeff Hall, 470 cubic inch Pontiac, C.L. Reed, General Engineering, Richardson's Water Truck Rental, and Bill Hyatt's Machine Shop, along with L.A. Racing, sponsored. 407.96 at 131.57 miles an hour.
Left-hand lane, taking the loss, but just a swing and boat. Mike Bybee, the owner, Randy Fox, the driver, out of Dallas, Texas. 8:29, the losing ET, 123.96. The mile an hour, sponsored by Bybee's flat here, Johnny. In the left lane, it's the Night Moves boat, Bob and Dina Raber. Bob Raber doing the driving. They're out of Texas, left-hand lane.
Right side, destination unknown, 622.
Taking the win. Night Moves in the left-hand lane. Number 339 takes the win. 8.34 the winning effort. 127.11 the speed.
The Manhattan Van and Storage Machine in the right lane, losing with a 974 at 84.58 miles an hour. Also some of their...
The Comp Jets, boat 310 against 789. The leader in points.
In the left-hand lane, the One Destiny boat of David Lee taking a loss, an 8.94 losing effort, 114.50 for the loss. Left-hand lane, One Destiny.
Well, I'm sure Randy Waitman will feel that was a hairy win with the red light coming out of the left lane, an 883 for an ET at 116.58 miles an hour. So hairy. Randy.
It's the breakaway boat, Lauren Lutz, out of North Vernon, Indiana. Texas tunnel boat, 477 powered, Singleton High Performance in Knoxville, Tennessee Customs.
Getting there first, but it was a red light, so the Sweet Revenge boat 190 didn't get it there. An 854 at 114.35, and the Diane and Wade Stokeham driven machine losing, so Sweet Revenge doesn't get it there. That boat and motor is for sale, by the way.
896, the winning ET for the breakaway boat, 107.78 the winning mile an hour. Breakaway, Lauren Lutz, the owner driver of that machine.
28 in the right lane.
34 far side, looking for a backup on the record.
Right lane, the fair warning with the wind, 628 the boat number, a time of 7:55, 144.69, and your machine in the left lane, the U-Haul boat, who was sitting in the number 1 spot at 3,906 points, taking the loss there.
Yeah, he took a loss and would not back up his record, nor will he be given another chance now. Boat number 34, the U-Haul boat, taking a loss, 744 losing, 144.92 the losing speed. That's the U-Haul boat.
Okay, boat 808 and 407, jacking around Okie Stroker.
Number 407 gets there first, but it was a red light. The 763, 139.96, all for naught. Left lane, the win.
Jacking around, takes the win, moves on to the next round. 756 at 149.25. That's an ET of 756. Boat number 808, jacking around, taking the win.
Okay, we're into the semifinal in Pro Gas Flat Bottom. Boat 801 and 824.
Greg Snyder taking the win at 7:44 at 139 miles per hour on the left side. The right lane 765, 140.40 miles an hour. Dean Nickerson's losing effort. The owners out of South San Francisco, Canyon Hall 500-inch Rodex sponsored Vic Hubbard, Grom Racing, John Benson Racing Engine, Sports Gas, crew chief is Juan Cortez and Greg Welch. Many-time record holder and champion, Screamin' Steve in right lane. Left lane, Satisfaction taking the win, a 765, 133.92 miles an hour. The right lane, a 760 at 132.35 in the losing cause. So the Satisfaction.
And that will be the last run on this tape.
The right lane is the Just Pumpin' Machine. Sal Dorenzi out of Vacaville, Cheyenne Hall with a Pontiac. Start, so the win will go to the left side at 8:27 at 123.11. Right lane on that red light pass at 8:46 at 118.57. So the Texas Thunder will return.
Here we come with the other semifinal. In Pro Gas Jet, we got Head Over Heels, Boat 69, and El Quico.
Here they come, approaching the pairing buoys. Start, so the right lane is your winner in 8:35, 119 miles an hour. The left lane ran 8:18 at 120 miles an hour on the red light pass for the loss. In the right lane, Animal in the left.
This is semifinal in Pro Gas Hydro. Gets there first, the right lane at 661, 164.53 miles per hour. The left lane at 707 at 148.76 for the Animal in the losing pass. So Jim Benson, the hot-blooded machine, will be in the final to face. Hey, our second pairing, Boat 156 Bad Attitude, 354 Flustration.
Lane taking the win. Jeff Sheets a 667, 166.97 miles an hour. Left lane stopping the clock at 687, losing speed 160.42 miles an hour for Greg Harris.
Good racing action in the Pro Gas Hydro ranks.
So Night moves against the barely legal machine. 339 right side, 015 in the left lane. Final right now. Let's make that competition eliminator final. And the win goes to the left lane, barely legal. And it was just enough to get the win. Left lane, a time of 8:21, 130.24 miles an hour. Night moves didn't have it that round. A 339. And at 8:36 at 126.93. So competition eliminator.
Comp flat. He's wrong. Comp flat trophy dash.
Around right lane, number 808, up against fair warning, Doug McClure. It is the final competition hydro. The whole shot coming from the right lane. It was no jacking around with that run. 8:08 for the win, a 7:38, 149.25 miles an hour. Fair warning, Doug McClure, he got one there when he seen the whole shot put on him by the jacking around machine, but he goes through a 764 at 144.92, but it was a California Performance, all 470 cubic inch Chevrolet. The County Motorsports, Rare Motorsports, Kendall Oil, Best Buy Gaskets and Clips, Balancing EC Machine, sponsored against 080 Unaffordable David Keys. Left lane for the win, Harry. Boat 789, comp jet winner, 865, 114.50 miles an hour. Unaffordable, the Ford Motorsports Powered Greens Automotive Key Trucking sponsored machine in the right lane, losing with an 898 at 107.91 miles an hour.
And Steve Hoare prepared Pontiac, and here they come, looking for a record backup in the left side. I'll let you know as soon as they go by.
Trophy, satisfaction in a wet dream.
Ron Gross and Greg Snyder picking up the win, 7:45 at 135 miles per hour. He did not back up the record, however, he did win the class, Pro Gas Flat, here at the World Finals. A losing effort of 771, 135 miles an hour for John Morris in the Satisfaction machine.
Good close racing in that class.
Well, they're in the right lane, I'm sorry. Spectator side.
And Speedy Briggs and El Quico in the left side, idling through the pairing buoys. Here they come. What a drag race. Left lane taking the win in 8:28 elapsed time. 121.13 miles per hour, and all the way from Thomasville, North Carolina, Speedy Briggs, your Pro Gas Jet winner.
As Alan mentioned, Briggs ran an 8:28. Running a quicker time was James Dumas with an 8:23, but his reactions were just that much slower. 8:23 losing ET, 123.62 the losing mile an hour for both 403. He sends Jim Benson, the driver, left lane.
Frustration in the right. John and Chris Sheets, the owners. Jeff Sheets doing the driving. Fine line hole with a 500-inch Pontiac. Pro Gas Hydro final. Here they come.
Pro Gas Hydros.
And I tell you what, Frustration in the right lane takes the win. 6:66 elapsed time, 165.74 miles an hour. Jeff Sheets, your Pro Gas Hydro champion.
Second place, Pro Gas Hydro, Jim Benson. Vic Hubbard Speed and Marine, the sponsors, along with Grom Racing Heads, Casale Engineering, Sports Gasoline, and thanks to Jamie Brandell. Jim Benson's losing ET, a 6.61, 164.53, but a little bit slower reaction time. It was
okay, boat number 163 on a safety pass.
And a few more safety passes on the water while we are waiting for our blown gas hydros to take to the water.
Again, no speed jury keys are being given on these.
Well, that looked like a pretty clean safety pass. Probably whatever he was worried about in that machine, his worries have now been put to...
Okay, race fans, that's going to end racing in the unblown gas category for the 1989 World Finals. We'd like to thank you for being with us, and it's been brought to you by Redding Video Productions. We'll see you in 1990 for the first round of drag boat racing, right back here at Firebird International Raceway.